been said that the tougher the economic times, the higher the heels for women. Here to help explain why is Laurel Pinson, editor of Lucky Magazine. Good morning, Laurel.
Good morning. It's good to be here.
How did someone figure that out?
Well, actually, a lot of people have been looking at this, even the Wall Street Journal, weirdly. They've been putting a lot of statistics behind it. And in the last year, while we've been having this recession, high heel sales have gone up to now 25% of the market, which means women going into shoe stores, 25% of them are buying really high heels.
And back in the 70s and 80s, when we had a similar
economic phenomenon.
Same thing happened?
Exactly. We actually brought in some. We have a 70s platform down there, which is a similar idea. I mean, times were tough, and women sort of got these really high heels to really boost their confidence, elevate them above everybody else. It's a confidence booster. And then the 80s, same thing. You had this high heel, which now doesn't even look that high.
I was just going to say, this was considered a high heel.
Exactly.
In the 80s.
It was the introduction of this spike heel, and everybody was wearing them, but they really don't even look that high compared to today.
Now
we
we're
have
talking
these 5-inch, sometimes 6-inch heels. And these are, of course, the pumps, which are the sort of classic variety. Yeah, you're wearing some really good heels today.
I think,
I think those are
five?
I think we were
6
looking at it
inches?
before. I think it's 5. But they're good looking.
Yeah, this is because I have to stand next to Harry, who's really, really, really tall.
Yeah.
So why do you think it is? Is it just because, like you said, women feel more powerful and they need that kind of boost right now?
Historically speaking, it's been sort of a sign of wealth and optimism and all of that stuff. And I think there's a sense of fake it till you make it behind it. You know what I mean? Like women, if you literally put yourself in the heels of a confident person, it gives you that extra oomph before you go to work. And if you're feeling anxious about your job or anything else, it's really good. And women are clearly buying them.
But maybe they're not buying the designer.
Maybe they're not buying the designers, but that's why we brought in a huge mix. I mean, we have the sort of more contemporary pump right here, and then over here we raided our closet for some of Lucky's favorite boots.
Let's see what you
these
got.
are really selling. These are the ankle boot, which are really huge for fall this season. You know, you have the Gucci on this side, which is a more high
This is
end.
if you really want to make a bold statement.
But again, a little more high end. But these are Patricia Field.
Okay.
And these are now selling for under $100. So again, you don't need to have a lot of money to get the same look.
So this is more where we're seeing the spike in these sort of
Well,
heels.
we're seeing the spike actually across the board, but I
guess
think
it depends on how much money you have to begin with.
It depends on how much money you have to begin with, exactly.
Can we just, what is this all about?
These,
how high are those?
These are 6 inches, and these are YSL. And again, selling. I mean, we're seeing the spike not only amongst heels in general, but really among the 5 and 6 inches. Manolo Blahnik just introduced a 6-inch heel just this year, and now he says it's selling 30% of his stock. Like 30% of all his sales is this really high heel.
It's interesting.
It's pretty wild. So then we brought along some jeweled sandals too, and these are going to be great for the holidays.
Faux jewels.
And they're really faux jewels. Really great for the holidays, and again, really great for New Year's. And if you're like me and you have 8 million weddings to go to this year, buy one. It'll take you through the whole season. But again, really good looking.
It makes sense. You put on something pretty and you do feel better, I guess, for a little while.
Well, again, for a little while, but at this point, anything you can do, you know?
Absolutely. Laurel Pinson, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Good to be here.